Hi, I'm Paul Budding, co-owner of Locked Future Self-Storage, a brand new self-storage facility right in the centre of Hull, HU2. The reason we got into self-storage was we knew we had a great location and we knew we had a great building, but we didn't feel like we was capitalising on it. So we moved our existing business and operations out of this building into a new location and then focused on turning this location into a self-store facility. Well, after making the decision that we wanted to go down the route of self-storage, we went to the Movers and Storers show, and then we'd spoken to the SSA. We had a few ideas, we thrashed them backwards and forwards, and it was recommended that we speak to Cuboid. We had a few informal telephone calls, a few chats, and they was promising, and then they invited us down to their offices. That's when we really got a feel for how professional this company was that we was dealing with. But after looking at case studies of the finished articles of other projects they've done, and after a sit down with Martin, it became quite clear this was the team we needed to help us deliver a full project.
So for this site, Cuboid delivered mezzanine, fire protection, the storage units, the design and delivery of the storage units. So this facility is 200 units, a mixture of full-size storage units and a mixture of double stack lockers, external staircase and building control approval. So we guide the client on the room mix. We guide them on things like they're a city centre location, particularly where we are today. The advantage of the lockers from an operator's perspective is that you can charge twice for the same footprint of space, and you can gain the student population basically that don't have a lot of stuff. They might go home in the summer. It was clear from the outset that Paul and Jamie wanted a facility that was future-proof. They wanted something that was a bit more upmarket. They wanted something that was robust and offered really, really good security. And we recommended the client speak to PTI because they're the experts.
Initially, with Locked being new to the industry, they were unsure as to what their requirements for access control would be. So we sat down and we mapped out exactly what the bare minimum is really regarding security, and then looked at future-proofing, also the best levels of technology and also the high security. In addition, they wanted to ensure that the site could be run unmanned if it needed to be, although they have premises locally. So the hardware that's been installed here enables the tenants to access A, the site, B, the building, and C, their individual units by use of a mobile phone app. That operates on Bluetooth direct from the phone to the hardware, and then obviously we have our cloud controller and our control box collating all of the information for the operator. Collaboration is absolutely paramount for us. We are at the end of the supply chain really. We're the last people that come in and install, so we need to communicate around about the site, around about the timelines, and then be ready to swoop in towards the end, because obviously the pressure's always on. The customer is looking to get their site open and running and get that return on investment started, so the pressure's always on us to turn things around quickly at the end.
The automation is not just making our lives easy. The customers can book, let themselves in and leave as required, but it's given us a niche. It's a promotable product. It sets us aside from the competitors. We are cutting edge, we've got the best technology and we've got the best security. It also gives us the freedom to carry on with our 9-to-5 jobs. We've got more than one project running at once, and if customers can look after themselves, that's great. But at the same time, we're only 2 minutes away. If they need us, we're a phone call away and we're on site.
So the beauty of bringing in companies such as PTI alongside DSOC and Transdec for a build such as a facility as you see here today is that we're all experts in our own individual fields, and the result is, from a client's perspective, they are getting that turnkey solution. So collaborating with companies such as PTI, DSOC and Transdec, we all know each other, we're all in the industry, we've worked together for a long time, we've delivered many facilities in the past, and we will continue to deliver facilities moving forward. And from a client's perspective, they're getting it all as one package.